And welcome back, Beards and Dragons fans, to another episode of Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy. With me today is Jet, and I'm Joe as always. How are you doing today, Jet?
I'm doing good. Excited to see some more Kill Chaos action.
Yes.
So.
Oh, wow. I was expecting a loading screen there.
No, you don't get no loading screen.
This fancy new... I haven't had no loading screens in decades. Okay, so we're going to... The journey begins as our quest in Provoca Seagrot.
Okay.
That makes sense? Sure, why not?
Is that like a known city in Final Fantasy lore or anything?
It is not.
Okay. Are there any known cities like that go across games?
No, there are characters
Okay.
that go across games. So the Chocobos, Moogles, most games have a Cid character.
Okay.
But other than that, there's not any locations because they all take place on different worlds for the most part.
Gotcha.
All right. Just right. Who we got with this? We got Neon and Ash.
We've been walking for a while. Is this the
We
cave
just
Ken was
started.
talking about?
I don't see any other caves. Let's head in.
I have my all updated I am. So we're gonna complain the whole time. Fun.
Dude, like, okay. This is, like, gonna trigger some people. But this is how good a Legend of Zelda game could look if Nintendo became a third-party game creator.
Yeah.
Like, if they had better hardware to work with, think how good Zelda, Metroid, and all those other games would look.
You look almost disappointed, Jack.
True. I do think Breath of the Wild was a pretty game though.
It was very pretty. It was not graphically impressive, but it was a very pretty game. That's because they did the art direction in such a fantastic way.
Let's go.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, they make the best with what they have, but I think you're right.
Exactly.
Or if they did
Brace ourselves for what's ahead.
started doing cross-platform stuff.
Yeah.
You know, bring Zelda out on the PC and give us a amazingly rendered
Stay away from
graphics.
those webs.
Yes, please. Like, I want to play Zelda in 4K. That would be fantastic.
Okay. So I did my super make ability. I barely touched that trigger too. Because it's left trigger and B, but I hit B.
Yeah.
Okay. We're just gonna be sensitive today. That works.
This is a really pretty cave, though. Like,
feels
all the green little snot-looking things in the corner.
Hard to breathe.
Like, it all looks pretty good.
It feels like I've been here before.
I've had that feeling
I will
before.
say I'm missing a mini
It's
map
best not to
though,
think about it.
because there's no map at all
right
in
now,
this
we need
game,
to focus on what's ahead.
Ah.
I can get behind that.
and I'm not super keen on that.
Yeah. I can see that getting annoying.
I feel like that blue glowy thing should be something, but it's not.
I can't do this for much longer.
What do you think?
Yeah, it looks pretty linear, so...
Yeah, I mean the original Final Fantasy 1 was fairly linear, but
Yeah.
original Nintendo hardware limitations, you know?
Yeah. I wonder if they're going to put this on the Switch the same way they did like Hitman and everything, where it's like a streaming thing.
I don't know.
They did that with 15, I think. I don't know, but like basically what they did was they're like, hey, the Switch can't handle this. So when you buy the game, you're actually buying it like a digital copy of it in the same way like Netflix. And
Yeah.
you stream it.
And
Yeah.
and that's how PlayStation Now works too.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure. I know they also for 15 they made a
see
like an
some cubes over
iPhone graphics type
Should we take a
version
Yes.
of it, and I think they put that out on the Switch. It's like the Pocket
Yeah.
edition.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. I never played it, but I heard good things about it.
Nice.
So you have the red mage now?
Almost. I need
Almost.
4 more levels of mage to get it.
Gotcha.
So close. I can.
Are those the pirates?
Be careful.
Pirates.
They stream like monsters. They bare their fangs, knock them out.
You're not knocking them out. You're literally about to incinerate them. That's not knocking them out. That's 3rd degree, my friend.
That's that.
Magical
It was good practice.
burning.
Yeah, they are knocked out. Knock out of this plane of existence. High five.
There's one.
Come on, follow me.
Ow.
You just got Molotov, dude.
I did. I do kind of like that I get the top level spells right away.
Yeah, I like the way that they had that set up. Like, as a charging system. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, and it's because original game obviously you
That's
have
all
to
that.
progress in the
can
game
breathe.
far enough that
We
you
can fight again.
bought it.
What's in there?
I kind of don't know why they let me break the
See what's
barrels because
inside.
there's not anything. What? See what's inside? What?
Because people would have complained if you hadn't have been able to.
Is there a treasure chest I'm missing? Because they're like.
I don't think
"See
so. I
what's
think he's just
inside
talking
it."
about what's in... I think he's talking about the door.
Oh, okay.
Blood's
like strong
Press.
stuff.
Yeah, strong enough to strip.
All right.
We win. Neon, no one asked your opinion. Shut up.
It wasn't
Listen,
me.
I can't. I can't appreciate someone whose own parents didn't love them enough to not name them Neon.
Yeah.
And there's gonna be one person named Neon that's watching their video, and I'm gonna like super offend them. And if you're listening, I'm talking about every other Neon except for you. Your parents probably love you very much.
Is that an actual human name? Because I don't
Be ready for anything.
think it is.
I mean, probably not, but at the same time, you have kids that were named COVID, so there's probably at least a few people named Neon. Or like they tried to do Leon and like accidentally made the L wrong, so they thought it was Neon. Like,
Yeah, you're not wrong. So I remember quite a few years ago I was watching this documentary and it was about a blind kid who was able to echolocate.
okay.
Super cool, but the whole time they kept showing videos of the kid's mom, and the kid's mom's name was Aquanetta, and I just couldn't.
Oh, no.
I couldn't even.
We can probably use those stalactites.
Yeah.
Wait, that's a thing.
Aquanet.
All right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that in America, at least, you are not allowed to name your kids like, I think Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, and like a few other like big comic book characters. And then, what was it? You can't have special characters in your child's name.
Yeah, they kind of told Elon that he couldn't name his kid
I've
that.
never seen anything like this.
He did it anyway, though,
Pirates
didn't
sure
he?
Yes.
chose an odd place for
Like-
their hideout.
I mean,
Yeah,
Elon
I
doesn't
was like-
care. Elon
No,
just does
he,
what he
like-
wants to.
More of those cubes.
Because yeah, that's the thing. It's illegal, but it's one of those illegal things where you just pay a fine, not where you like go to jail.
Okay.
So it's like, okay, I'll, what's $5,000 to Elon? Like,
Yeah. It's sad. I wish my life was like that, where it's like, oh, I wish $5,000 was nothing.
as far as rich people go, though, he's pretty cool.
He is.
Like, there's some rich people I don't like, not because they're rich, but just, I feel like they abuse that money sometimes. But
So we will.
I'll make it
if someone's going to have a lot of money, I'm okay with it being him.
Yeah. Yeah. They have better him than Bezos,
Exactly.
There it goes again.
At least Elon is honest about wanting to spy on us with drones.
Well, he wants us all to have a flamethrower, so.
That is true. Like, if he ran for president, I'd vote for him. Like, if he promised everyone that voted for him a flamethrower, he would win instantly. Like,
I don't think he can be president
yeah, he wasn't born in
of America, so.
They must
America,
have been
yeah.
starving. Pirates didn't care for them.
You're going to tell me about the weakness of the enemy after I've already killed it. That's helpful.
It's been a while since I've done any research on, like, the laws of becoming president. Like, I know you have to be at least 35.
Yep.
And that's really all I know.
They have to be
Like, and you have to be born in America.
35, natural born citizen. You have to. I think you have to have not been convicted of a felony. Ever.
Oh.
And I mean, that's
Gotta be a good old boy.
That looks worth
basically
I'll
it.
take that.
Ooh, got some more
Okay.
shadow bottoms. Yeah. Put on my shadow bottoms. Those aren't shadow bottoms. Why didn't you put the shadow bottoms on?
Have you heard about the stuff going on with Ezra, what's his face, the guy that plays the Flash?
I have not.
So, I don't know how much you keep up with the DC stuff, but basically, the guy that played the Flash is in a lot of heat with DC right now because he was arrested, like last week, I think, because he was in a karaoke bar and assaulted a man and his wife. And then, like, went upstairs or something and assaulted another man and his wife while they were in bed. And, yeah, he, like, stole the guy's wallet and all this stuff. And so now DC's come out and said that they're putting a pause on all projects with Ezra in it.
Huh.
And so, yeah, the Flash movie once again is having some issues and is in unsure waters.
Come out! We have plunder.
I did not know that, but
I don't like that guy very much.
I mean,
I
I didn't think he was a very good Flash. The guy that plays the Flash in the show is pretty good, so
Yeah.
I would have.
Grant, yeah, what's his name? Grant August, Grant Gus, something like that.
Yeah, so
He's really good. I like him.
there we go. Now I look all cool.
Because here's the thing, the guy in the TV show, he's that cheesiness that makes the Flash the Flash. Like, the Flash is kind of like, he kind of has the same personality as, like, Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Like, he's that quirky kind of, like, doesn't take anything too serious kind of guy. And, I don't know, the one in the movies just like, you don't fit.
yeah, it's weird. I was not as thrilled with the movie. I thought the Justice League movie was fine, but
I'm gonna be very honest, I have only seen probably like a fifth of the Justice League movie. because every time I started watching it, I fall asleep,
Yeah.
and I don't know. It's not a bad movie by any means. It's just
You gotta watch the Snyder cut that's like an hour longer, and
is an hour longer and isn't like 4:3 or something. Like what was it? They're like the ratio was different and something else. I don't remember, but
yeah, I don't know what all the differences are. I just know he did his own cut, and
I did hear that made it a lot better.
there's
Don't think I've ever seen you so scared.
I just hate being surprised. Let's get it.
I don't have.
Water magic. Love it.
Would fire be good against him, or would electricity be good?
Electricity would be good against them, but I don't have electricity.
Oh, okay.
I have to be a black mage to get electricity.
So you can be a Sith Lord.
Because that makes sense.
Are those cubes?
Let's relax for a bit.
Dude, I would love to have like Star Wars games based off of the books. Like, give me a Death Troopers game. Did you ever read that one?
Yes, I have.
The like zombie one. Oh, dude, that'd be such a good horror game. Just wandering around in a big ol' Imperial Star Destroyer.
Ooh.
Zombies coming at you.
Boom, boom, boom.
It'd basically be the Alien Isolation game that came out like 2013. Just with zombie stormtroopers.
Gonna get a new job. Got a new job, yay!
Which one did you get?
Ronin.
Oh. So you're a ninja now.
I can be.
And why did it just switch to like lullaby music?
I don't know.
It's about to be a giant, like, horrific baby boss fight.
Up ahead. Time to go to
Oh, there's a boss in one of the dungeons in Final Fantasy XIV that is, it's creepy dolls, and there's 6 of them. And then once you beat the 6 creepy dolls, they join together to form one gigantic naked creepy doll.
My favorite.
Because reasons.
Final Fantasy XIV, that's the online one.
Yes.
Isn't... It's, like, still being updated and stuff, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah. The
there you
newest expansion just came out a few months ago.
So, if I was to, like, start playing it...
Yeah.
And I wanted to, like, play that creepy doll dungeon, would I still have access to it, or was it, like, a time-limited thing?
Oh, no, it's still in there. So
Okay.
one of the good things that 14 does with its dungeons is it doesn't, once you progress past that content, it doesn't make it go away like WoW does, because pretty much nobody plays those
Yeah.
old dungeons once you get level past them. But here, they
Yeah.
have a daily roulette, so it just randomly picks a
Okay.
dungeon, so you'll randomly get it, and it level
Okay.
syncs you to that dungeon. So if it's a level
Oh,
50
cool.
dungeon, you're level 50 in there, and I like that a lot.
Webs are everywhere.
Yeah, that makes it a lot more fun for people. Okay, that's cool. Because I know that was something about, like, playing WoW was like, yeah, you start playing, but you have all these, like, time-limited bosses and dungeons that you've missed. And it's like, you miss some story content because,
Yeah.
they just don't support it anymore.
So the way they do leveling now is all of the old expansions, you basically, once you start the game, you choose which expansion you want to level through. But
Okay.
they had to turn off the dungeons as a requirement to progress because nobody was playing those old dungeons anymore. So if it was like, oh, you have to beat this old dungeon, you could never get a party to do it. And it sucked.
Gotcha.
Try not to get hit.
But Final Fantasy, yeah, you don't have that problem. Yeah.
Maybe that'll be something I get into a little bit over the summer. Also, that guy's just absolutely bodying you.
Yes, he is. But if you do get into it, let me know, because I will play through with you.
This sounds good.
Because I have a couple of classes that are still level 10 that can go
Ooh.
same. Otherwise, I technically have 2 characters, so I have one that's kind of newer, so I can go through it with you. But
I have one paid MMORPG. Which one is it?
Star
let me
Wars,
check. No, it's a fantasy one.
Ah,
People.
Elder Scrolls.
Oh.
doom and gloom.
Take
No,
good
it
look,
is.
because we're headed
it's-
right
it's
back
on
into
Steam,
the
let me check.
thick of it.
I think we could use that.
I need a break.
Is it black something? No.
Black Desert.
Yes, that's it. I think.
Okay. I have that one too. It's okay.
Yeah,
The-
that's the one.
The story in it is one of those ones where it doesn't make sense. So it's not as fun to play because then it's like, what's the purpose of doing this?
Yeah, I just really liked the character creator. That was a lot of fun.
Yes, it is a lot of fun. Okay. Battle settings.
But I got like, I think 10 hours in, and I was like, why am I doing this? Kind of like you said.
Yeah.
So.
That's okay. So I have fire, ice, lightning, regeneration, protect,
Nice.
shell, and haste. I'm a red mage now.
So the only one you're missing is lightning?
I have that now. Red mage has
Oh,
lightning. Black mage, regular mage does not. But the downside though is that I still have to level up my mage because I need to get white mage and black mage.
Yeah.
Because so I think I might have oopsied this level because I'm supposed to go this way to get to the back side of the pirate ship, but I think I did it prematurely.
Come on.
Time to go to work.
Maybe not. It's a AAA game. Surely they thought someone might accidentally do that.
That fast.
There we go.
Hopefully it still works because originally you're supposed to go to the front of it and you're supposed to trigger a scene where they're, oh, you can't get in this way because the bridge is down. You got to go to the back.
Oh,
But
gotcha.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Kill chaos. Yeah. So he's basically this game's version of Shadow the Hedgehog.
Let's make this entertaining.
Sure.
We're all ready?
I'm gonna pretend that I understand.
Just like just the dark, broody, like emo guy that thinks he's cool.
Let's go. Jack, let's
Oh
go.
yeah, they are in fact weak to lightning.
I knew it. I've played enough Pokemon to know what this is.
So he also gets this cool attack that once you start comboing, it's Stormbreaker, so it basically casts like 3 spells, 2 or 3
cool.
spells or something while you're hitting them. So it's pretty fun.
That's cool.
Because Red Mage is a mixture of black and white, and then has melee abilities. Usually, it's supposed to be a
Gotcha.
fencing sword, but this game kind of gets weird with the weapons.
Yeah.
So
I mean, hey, you gotta have fun with it.
I can't do this for much longer.
Why? The mission is literally called The Journey Begins. You just started.
So there's a part in Final Fantasy VI where you have to fight a ghost train, and one of the characters is a martial artist, and one of his abilities is a suplex.
Close yet so far.
That's fantastic.
So you can suplex the train.
That's
All
awesome.
you got? Lives will be easier without
Magic crystals
as if we
of explosion.
still a ways to go. Come on.
Come on.
I think there's a save point somewhere.
It isn't over.
It is super nice to have healing magic right now.
Okay, so it's a heal over time.
Yes.
Gotcha.
And then there's, beyond advanced classes, there's even more. So there's Void Knight and Tyrant.
Oh my.
I don't.
Void Knight. What does that unlock?
So I need Knight and Red Mage. It is Arcane Circle tank
Ooh.
thing.
Ooh.
That class is new to this game.
That sounds fun.
The only downside to that is that save points make it respawn.
Yeah. They didn't need to take that part from Souls, you know. I mean, I guess it makes the grinding levels easy if you need to, but
I also remember that I should save there. Because you know what a save point means right before a zone.
boss
Boss fight.
Boss fights are the best part of any big game. Like, that is the one reason I want to play Bloodborne and Dark Souls and stuff, is because of the boss fights.
Yeah, I wish I could play better.
Some stones coming here. Boys work.
Maybe I will play Dark Souls on this channel one day and just force myself to get through it.
Aye, to some. Captain, to you.
That's the episode where we
Looking for the
start
crystals.
sting a
We're
lot.
supposed to find the mayor.
Yeah, that's gonna be the episode of Return from a
Looks like you
PG-13
have a
channel to full-on, yeah, rated
It's
AO.
the world we live in, where people have to turn to pirates for guidance. Pure chaos, if you ask me. Chaos, savvy?
Just tell us where the crystals are.
There. It's poor form not to laugh at a pirate's jokes, lad.
Well, if you didn't rip the jokes off from Pirates of the Caribbean, maybe I would laugh at them.
Yeah. I was about to say, this pirate was made by someone that watched Pirates of the Caribbean once.
And then thought, that's the coolest thing in the world.
Exactly. Oh yeah, all pirates are like that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna pause real quick. Just to ask this question, have you ever watched the music videos
Okay.
of Lonely Island? Or heard of Lonely Island?
No. I've heard of it.
So there's an episode, a song that they do where they bring in Michael Bolton. And they want him to do this rappy love ballad thing because they're going to make this awesome song. But he just saw Pirates of the Caribbean and is obsessed with it. So every time he sings, he goes off and starts singing about Captain Jack Sparrow.
That's fantastic. I'll have to look at
And
that.
it's pretty funny. Hopefully I can do this. He's not overly difficult, he just this game, I think they probably took this from Souls, where once you start an attack animation, you can't dodge out of it.
Yeah.
Just getting warmed up.
I think they fixed that in some of the newer games.
Ooh. But you know what I can do?
Magic.
That.
He's gonna...
I can put my regen on.
There we go.
Hey, somebody finally said it. Ow.
I feel like I could be a good, like, boss design person on a video game team. Like, I feel like that'd be a lot of fun.
Damn it up, Captain.
I feel like I'm creative enough to be able to do it.
Turn him into crystals and... Ah, dang it. Oh, wait. Nope.
End his life. I was about to say, probably want to get that out.
It was like... Phase 2? Is there not a phase 2?
Now you have to fight the ship. It's just going to turn into Black Flag.
There is a recurring enemy called Ultros. It's a octopus that makes really bad puns. So it'd be awesome if he made an appearance in this game. I don't think he will because
That'd be
he's not in
amazing.
the original Final Fantasy one. It's Final Fantasy 6 is his first one.
This boat will take you
Okay.
right to his doorstep.
Astos.
Really yours?
No. Never heard of him.
God.
Calls
Seriously?
himself King of the Dark Elves.
I can't with this guy.
Elves, mind you.
I literally can't with this guy.
Dark Elves.
What's the
He's
difference?
Astos. That's...
Depends
I
on
know
who
that
you
guy.
ask.
I've never heard
Some
of him.
say he drank the life
Bro.
he scorn of his king. Some say
They did good
he
on the
made a
weapon
deal
design,
with
though.
chaos.
Like, that axe looks really cool.
Stories and legends about.
Yes.
What kind of deal?
You want the truth of
God,
it? Ask him
deal.
yourself.
I think that is the last basic job that I don't have
This
as
journey
Marauder.
might not be a waste after all.
Okay.
And I think I get that axe because I can't remember. I can't remember 5 minutes ago.
Same.
The first time I played this, though, that map, I definitely died 3 times on him, so I'm doing better.
Okay. Well, there we go.
Okay. Main mission, audience with the Dark
Audience,
Elf.
Dark Elf.
Okay. I am not quite high enough level for that. Done that one. Okay. So we got this one. We got a secondary mission. Okay.
Okay.
Think we're gonna probably a good place to stop here for this session.
Sounds good.
Going, let's see if we got any leveling up we can do.
Some of that.
Ronin, Blade of Despair. Okay, I need to get. What the? Oh,
I think I'm going to wait until I get a PS5 to play this game, but I'm definitely going to play it at some point.
okay. Yeah, I'm having fun with it. So it's
I hope they keep this direction with the Final Fantasy games.
Oh.
Like the action RPG.
everything I've seen on Final Fantasy 16 is that it will be like that.
Okay.
And then there's also Square Enix is making Forspoken that I would like to play on the channel later this year. That looks
okay.
really cool and it's similar to that, but it's a completely new IP.
Okay.
Ah,
Anime shards.
yeah, we'll go. Okay. Oh, dang it. I didn't want that. I wanted that. Black Mage is better than White Mage. Okay. Well, that is it for this episode. Thank you for tuning in with us. If you like what you see, please, you know what to do. But we will see you next time.
Goodbye.
Bye.